Alright, let's preface this by saying that, yeah, I know that this situation is a little bit worrying, but you know. I just want to give a video of that's sort of reassuring because I know that a lot of people have been in great fear at the moment. Heck, I was in fear when I first heard about it. Fellow friends, peers, colleagues, and even just people that I know are in great fear about this. And when you first heard about it, yeah, this is really, really scary. Basically, if you don't know already, YouTube really done goofed big time with having advertisements targeted towards children and collecting data from children. And because of that, the FTC and COPPA are getting onto YouTube's butt about it. But I know that YouTube does not want to take the full blame on it, so the company decides to pin the blame on the users. And we have to pay the price for it. Or at least it seems like we have to pay the price for it. Now, this may sound like a bit of a controversial opinion, but while I do think that the words of the law need a bit of an update because they have very old and vague wording, I don't think COPPA and kinda the FTC are at fault. If anything, I feel the most fault is at YouTube, because, like I said, YouTube has done goofed. They have targeted ads towards children, not to mention, they also collected data from children. As I said, the company done goofed. Now, if you want my full extent thoughts on the situation, you could look at my TwitLonger. So instead, I'm probably gonna bring up some things that might be reassuring. I'll go for the general statement first before I get to the ones that's specifically for my colleagues who are animators. Now, while I know that this may affect channels that are a lot bigger than you and I'm sure that YouTube won't be able to find channels like you and I. Because while I have been on the site for like 11 years now, I am sure that I probably will not be noticed that much. I mean, come on! I have like 300 subscribers, and while that is a big number for small creators, compared to like the big channels on YouTube, that is incredibly small. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that YouTube will not notice channels like you and I, whether you have more subscribers or less subscribers than I do. And you wanna know something else? There have been YouTube channels that have been dead for like a long time. I'm pretty sure YouTube would have trouble trying to find those accounts. Though, and I know that this is understandable, I know that somebody's gonna make the argument that, well, YouTube is gonna find the accounts anyway because, YouTube bots are thoughts. I mean, heck, I tried to make a freaking joke video of Culinary Kakoi and Sate Sugoi with using the audio from the Salt and Pepper Diner, and, that got blocked worldwide. Even though that there were other videos that are up parodying that particular audio anyways, without getting blocked worldwide, so, that just got me a little bit salty. I mean, sure, every other time that I use copyrighted material, it was for an understandable reason, but still, like, YouTube, bruh, come on. You control your bots better. But anyways, on to my next point that hopefully reassures some people, and this is just to my fellow colleagues that are animators, because they pretty much need this type of reassurance. So I know that we all make animations, like, for ourselves, and, like, they're not exactly targeted for kids. I mean, heck, just to be on the safe side, I kind of put my Epic Carrot Staff channel under not for kids. I mean, yeah, I try to do that thing with Sour Candy Filled Donuts where I try my best not to swear. However, that was the exception. Every other work of mine, well, almost every work of mine, they have at least one character that swears. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I was in the mindset I was, like, earlier this week, I would have probably been freaking out more. However, a recent thing that, kudos to my friend Tangerine for bringing this to light to me in the private friend group that we are in. And don't worry, this is up on Twitter, so you'll be able to see it. There's a screenshot of what the FTC has to say about animation and regards to it. It says, and I quote, "Second, just because your video has bright colors or animated characters doesn't mean your video is automatically covered by COPPA. While many animated shows are directed to kids, the FTC recognizes there can be animated programming that appeals to everyone." Now, is it a little vague? Yeah, it is. Like, I do feel that the FTC needs to be a little bit more clear on what they mean by everyone. That said, this is reassuring that they recognize that not all animation is for kids. So really, I was kind of in the right to put the Ava Carrot Staff channel under Not for Kids. In fact, I should probably do the same for Anime Zone, because even though that channel has been dead, I don't want to see it gone. So I'm just gonna mark it Not for Kids just to be safe. Especially considering the fact that the main culprit of swearing on that channel is Yaga right here, me. I mean, hey, I messed up. Must take a bit of responsibility for it by marking the Anime Zone channel as Not for Kids. Now, while there are some things that are mentioned that I felt reassuring, like I said, I know that YouTube is a mess right now, so, in case that we all get screwed over by the YouTube bots, I'm probably just gonna make some accounts elsewhere. In fact, with the exception of one account I'm gonna plan to link, I'm sure that I made like 2 accounts in the course of this week. One for the memes, and the other for like, it was a time when I was a little bit more scared about the situation. I'll talk about the account that I had for quite a while, which is like a Vlare account. Really, I kinda only made that account just for uploading videos on YouTube that were blocked worldwide. And the only video that I actually cared to upload on there was the Culinary Kakoi and the Satai Sugoi, crap pose video. That said, I will probably use Vlare just in case if my channel gets hit. And heck, Vlare has this feature that YouTube has that I actually like, which is making another channel without making another account. I'm probably gonna make like 2 separate channels, from like my main channel on Vlare, which is the Jissy Ava channel. I'm gonna name one channel the Chibijissy Uploads, so any of my uploads that I have on my Chibijissy channel are gonna be up on Vlare if my Chibijissy channel gets really screwed over. And I'm gonna name the other channel Ava Carrot Staff, just so, we could get a bit of consistency on there. Anyways, onto my other accounts. The one account I made this week was a Newgrounds account, and I actually uploaded the first episode of 7 Guidances to Wishful Safety on there. Much like my original intention for, 7 Guidances, I am gonna upload it weekly. Though now I realize that what the FTC says, I feel a little bit silly, but, you know, just in case. Just in case. The other accounts I made this week, and really, it's just for the memes, I made a freaking MySpace account. I am not kidding you. Again, this is just for the memes. It would be funny if MySpace actually would overtake YouTube. That would be so funny. But yeah, I made my accounts on those websites. I will probably put them in my link tree, so, you know, it's all connected. And yeah, if my accounts on YouTube get really down, well, you know where to find me. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I hope that y'all are having a good day. Take care.